Hi everyone, welcome to Kelly's Kitchen. It's Valentine's season, it's my husband's birthday, so I need to make something that's healthy-ish. We're going to make flourless chocolate cake today. Let's get started. What we need today for our flourless chocolate cake is 12 tablespoons of butter, which I have right here, and it's pretty much at room temperature now. I did cut it up a little bit to make it warm up a little faster. We also need 12 ounces of dark semi-sweet chocolate, and then we need a half a cup of sugar for this part of it and another half a cup of sugar for the other part of it. What I like to use for my sugar is the Swerve. I use that all the time. It works really well. First thing we need to do is grease our springform pan, which I did, and I'm just going to put that off to the side so it's not in my way right now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the stove to get our chocolate and our butter melted. I do have my oven going to 350, so that will be ready to go when we need it. Once we get the chocolate melted, then we'll come back and take care of the eggs and the sugar and the cocoa powder that we have going on over here. So let's get the chocolate melted. Okay, so we have our pan on the stove. We're going to put our chocolate again, and that was 12 ounces of chocolate. We'll turn this on medium-low. We don't want to burn the chocolate. And then we're going to get our butter, 12 tablespoons of butter. We'll get that in. And we're just going to melt this. It'll take a few minutes, not too long, especially once the chocolate gets going, which it actually already is. We're going to stir this pretty constantly so we don't burn the chocolate. It's melting really nicely, really quickly here. Butter's almost melted. We want this nice and smooth. That was pretty quick, guys. So we're going to take this off the heat. Once it looks smooth, I think actually everything is totally melted now. I don't know what it is about melted chocolate, but it just looks so dang pretty. I just love it. We'll take it off the heat, and we'll get back to making our cake. Okay, so now for the rest of the cake part, I'm going to just move this stuff off to the side here. We have our chocolate and it's melted and just sitting on the side. I'm using duck eggs. If you've seen one of my last videos, I used some for bread and I still have some duck eggs left, so I want to get rid of them. I would either do 4 duck eggs or 6 of the regular large chicken eggs. We're going to separate these. For what I'm doing, I'm going to do 3 eggs. If you were using chicken eggs, do 4. We're going to put the whites in here so we can whip them up. Okay, so we have our yolks separated from our whites. So we're just going to put the whites off to the side for a second. We are going to add to our egg yolks. We're going to add the remaining 1 egg, but again, 2 if you're using just regular large chicken eggs. So that's in there. A tablespoon of vanilla. Then we have a half a cup of the Swerve, regular sugar if you cared to. A 1/4 cup of natural cocoa powder, unsweetened. And then 3/4 teaspoon of salt, fine sea salt. We're going to whisk this together. Got to make sure to scrape the bowl to get all that chocolate off of there. Can't leave any of that behind. Try to make sure there's no lumps or bumps in it, like the rest of us. So now we have our chocolate, our melted chocolate. I'm going to get the spoon out of here so I can whisk it together. Now we're going to slowly add our cocoa and our eggs to this mixture. And just keep on whisking it as you're adding it. Real good reason why you want your eggs at room temperature. If you put cold eggs into something warm, you will get scrambled eggs. So we would have chocolate scrambled eggs, which I love chocolate. I do not think I could eat chocolate scrambled eggs. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this one more quick stir to make sure everything's incorporated the way it needs to be. And I think it looks good. So now we gotta get our egg whites together. Let's move our dirty spoons off to the side, our dirty bowls. On medium high, we're gonna take our egg whites and beat them. So once our egg whites are nice and frothy, we're gonna start adding our sugar, and we're just gonna add a little bit at a time. So you just go until you have firm peaks like that, and you're good to go. So now we have our egg whites. We're gonna add that to our chocolate here. So I'm actually gonna put my chocolate into the egg whites. I think it'll be a little easier. We'll get our chocolate added, and we're just gonna fold everything together. So let's fold it all together. Looking good, it smells really good. You wanna make sure you mix it enough not to see any just pure white, because you're gonna get that in your cake then, and it's not gonna taste very nice. All right, so now let's get our pan off to the side here. We have our springform pan that we greased. We're gonna pour this batter right into the pan. We're just gonna smooth this out a little bit, and it's gonna go on our oven. Again, our oven's at 350. We're gonna do this for 35 to 40 minutes in the oven, and you're gonna see little cracks on the top. That's when you know it's done. You don't want it to be jiggling or anything inside. This isn't a cheesecake. So let's get this in the oven, and we'll see what it looks like when we're ready to pull it out. All right, we got our cake out of the oven. It's still hot. I put a little Swerve and cocoa powder in an old spice container that I had. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that on the top a little bit to give it a nice little pretty look to it. Now the hardest part about this cake, you have to wait for it to cool completely before you can eat it. So I have to wait longer. So I'm gonna let it sit for about a half an hour, and then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, just so I can eat it faster. You want it cooled completely before you slice it. It's really gooey otherwise in the middle, and it's just gonna make a mess. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe today. Please like, subscribe, and share. All your comments are always greatly appreciated. You guys are wonderful fans. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your cake. Have a great day.